Howdy, everybody. Happy Thursday. Hey, mountain friends. Now, I say mountain friends. I've said that for years. That doesn't mean, now if you ain't from the mountains, that don't mean you're not my friend, okay? So I haven't done one of these here pies in a while. So I figured I'd hop on here live and make it for everybody. So y'all come on in and say howdy. I appreciate you coming and talking to me for a spell. I am Missy Jones. I am Mountain Cooking with Missy. I am from Kentucky, born and raised in Kentucky. Actually born and raised in Southeast Kentucky. I am a mountain girl from the Appalachian Mountains. That's where I get my name. If you're new here, I appreciate it. Welcome. If you have been with me for a while, welcome. Love everybody. Love yins. We say yins in Kentucky. Well, at least where I'm from. So this here peanut butter pie is one of my most popular pies. It is in my original cookbook. It is on back order. It's expected to be arriving any day. Actually, we just heard from it a few days ago, so hopefully it'll be here any time. But I'm going to give you the recipe here in the video. You're live. This is a live video. If you're watching the replay later, just say replay and tell me where you're from. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. And y'all, we woke up this morning to a snow. It was a warm snow, though, and it's already gone. It's melted off. It went as quick as it came. So I'm ready for springtime. Are you guys? So I'm just going to get my cream cheese out. So this is a cream cheese based peanut butter pie. I've been making this for years. This is one of my mommy's most favorite pies. She made this a lot. So this is a no bake. So you can put it in any kind of pie crust you want. I appreciate y'all coming in. I appreciate you sharing me out. When you do that, you help us out. Any content creator, whoever, and when you comment and engage, that helps us out. And a lot of people are like, well, you get paid for that. No, I don't get paid for the comments, but it just helps the engagement, kind of helps put you out where people can see you. It kind of bumps the algorithms out. Hey, Miss Joellen. So anyway, when you do all that, and a lot of times, if you're following me, click the follow button twice. Make sure you have my page set to favorites and that you see all of my posts. And you don't have, a lot of people don't want to comment, and I understand that they call them silent watchers. If you don't want to comment, that's okay. But if you do engage a little bit, it helps Facebook say, Facebook's like, oh, they want to see her stuff. So when you engage, Facebook will show you more of my stuff. Does that make sense? And don't get duped by all the fake pages. There's a fake page going around. Getting on my nerves like nobody's business. It's called Jaylon Burke. Y'all, my name's not Jaylon Burke. But the thing of it is, a lot of people who don't know me will see it and think it is me. But they're stealing my stuff. They've been stealing my stuff for quite a bit. It's a profile, it's a page, or what do you want to call it. We filed cease and desist letters. We've done it all. Facebook won't take it down because they're not using my name. They're using a name called Jaylon Burke, which I think is a ball player. But they're using all of my videos. They're using my images, everything. And it's totally illegal, but Facebook says they're not breaking any community standards. So go figure with that. So, you know, I'm a busy woman. I shouldn't have to run down people scheming and stealing my stuff. Get a job, get your own page, do your own stuff. Don't steal mine. But anyway, the Lord will take care of them. But I'm just telling you that because I'm warning you, don't get duped in. When you see my videos, make sure it says down in like the bottom right, it says Mountain Cooking with Missy, and it'll have the little blue check mark to the right of it, okay? if he shares my stuff, and when he shares my stuff, it comes up as Jaylon Burke. But people don't automatically pay attention to that because the writing is little. And they see it and they think it's me. Okay? Now, I warm my cream cheese up in the wrapper in warm water. I don't like to do it in the microwave. When you do it in the microwave, it makes it hot. It gets hot spots. I don't like it. If you warm it up in, let it warm up for just 2 or 3 minutes in water, like while you're getting ready to get your stuff together, works so good and slides right out. Slides right out. If you put it in the microwave, then when it's cold, it's real hard to get out of this. You gotta like scrape it out. If you warm it up in the wrapper, put it in some warm tap water, it'll warm right up and it'll come right out. It's a lot less aggravation. So yeah, and there's 2 packs of cream cheese here, 2 8-ounce blocks of cream cheese, a cup of powdered sugar. Christ is my firm foundation. Let me grab my thing here. So guys, do you know I have an online store? I always mention it. If you go to MissyJones.com, that's my online store. It's where all of my cookbooks are. Like I have wooden utensils, I've got bowls, I've got skillets, I've got Dutch ovens, all of my cookbooks, even my music CDs are all on my website. If you go to MissyJones.com, you can shop to your heart's desire if you wish. And if you do shop, we do appreciate it because you're supporting a small business, which is mine. Okay, mine and Roger's. And I do appreciate that. So if you go to MissyJones.com, you can check out my online store. And there's also free recipes that you can grab on there. You can print them out, screenshot them, whatever you do. All my meatloaf, my chicken and dumplings, several of my desserts are on there. Free for the taking. And if you don't want to buy anything, just go over there and check all that out. So I'm going to do about a cup of powdered sugar. Y'all, I've made this so much, I eyeball it, okay? Powdered sugar and flour seems to get everywhere, all over the place. So I'm doing this kind of pie crust. I already baked it ahead of time. You can do graham cracker crust, cookie crust, Oreo crust. You can do whatever you take a notion, okay? Let me get my mixer together here. Hope y'all having a good day. Tell me where you're from. Tell me if you've made peanut butter pie before. And what is your favorite pie? Now, I'm not a big fruit pie girl. I'm not. My favorite fruit pie, I guess, would have to be peach. I like apple pies, but I'm not a big fan of apple pie. Peach is one of my favorites, but I love custard pies. I love pecan pie. Well, Lord have mercy. I put the wrong one in the wrong side. Y'all hear my dog? I got dogs and a cat on 10 Yard Acres. So if you're new here, we've lived here, will be 2 years this fall. So we bought this place in the fall of 2024. And I named it 10 Yard Acres because I'm from 10 Yard Holler in Southeast Kentucky. So some people ask about that. What brand of hand mixer? This is a KitchenAid and it is a cordless and it's handier than all get out. Let me get my vanilla. I don't know, this may not, yeah, it calls for vanilla extract. So I'm gonna I have 2 8-ounce blocks of cream cheese, a cup of powdered sugar. This is a no-bake pie. You don't have to preheat the oven or nothing. I'm gonna put some vanilla extract in here. Y'all hear my dog lapping water? And just give y'all a little tip. This pie is good, but if you put a little bit of maple extract in it. Maple and peanut butter are really good together. Just gives it like an extra flavor. It's so good. If you like smoothie candy bars, it's kind of what it tastes like. So now I'm just going to mix the sugar and the cream cheese together with the vanilla extract. Get that all mixed in. Thank y'all for sharing this out. I appreciate it when you do that. Peanut butter is one of my favorites. I like coconut. Coconut is probably up there in my top 5. Coconut, peanut butter, pecan, peach, and a homemade butterscotch pie I like, or a chocolate pie. Those are probably my favorite. Roger loves lemon. Kenzie loves apple. But they like all the other ones too. So this is just, you mix this like this right here until it's smooth and creamy. It doesn't take long because you're mixing that powdered sugar dissolves really quick into your cream cheese. Set my mixer over here and see how that is. Now, if you wanted to take this right here, you could use that just as a fruit dip. A lot of my recipes, I do what they call, I just build on recipes. I take something and make something else with it. This right here makes a delicious fruit dip if you wanted to do a fruit dip, or this is a cream cheese frosting. You can put this on a cake. So just giving y'all some ideas. This is really good on cake. You could triple this recipe, double it. But yeah. Now we're going to add the peanut butter. Let me grab it. My peanut butter, what'd I do with it? Oh. It was right behind me. If it'd been a snake, it'd have bit me. Cherry pie. Ooh. I'm not a big cherry pie. I do like some strawberry. But now Roger likes cherry pie. All right, let me get my spoon. So you're going to do about 1.5 cups of peanut butter. Yeah, this would be a good cannoli dip. You could fold in those mini chocolate chips. Would be a great cannoli dip. 1.5 cups of creamy peanut butter. Again, y'all, I made this so much, I eyeball it. And just is what it is. Y'all, I'm going to save that and let my dogs lick it later. Yeah, I'll let my dogs lick it. Then I'm going to put it in the dishwasher. So that way if anybody has a hissy fit because I let my dogs lick my spoons, I put them in the dishwasher. And I set my dishwasher on sanitizing. So ain't no worries there. Yep, we love our dogs. And we let them lick the spoon on some things. So now you're going to get your mixer back. And you're going to mix that up. Now, this is a peanut butter pie that I'm making. Now, if you wanted to, you could use this as a frosting. Peanut butter cream cheese frosting. This would be good on a chocolate cake. A peanut butter cake. So I'm just giving you some ideas. So you want to blend it slow. You don't have to mix it really high. You can fold in chopped candy bars, Reese cups, Snicker bars. I'm going to add some chocolate to this pie. Lick the beaters. Now let me grab my Cool Whip. I know I have it. I set it out. Yeah, I got it in the fridge. Now, you can do homemade whipped cream. You can do Cool Whip, whatever you want to do. But I'm using an 8-ounce package of Cool Whip. I buy the extra creamy. Because regular Cool Whip don't have any dairy in it. Did you know that? So, if you buy the extra creamy, it tastes more like whipped cream. Just telling you. Oh, yeah. Let me give you a tip. Never try to thaw out Cool Whip in the microwave. If it's been frozen, put it out in the refrigerator a few hours before. But don't try to put it in the microwave. It will deflate. It won't work, okay? It will not work. You can put more Cool Whip on top of this if you want. So 8 ounces goes in it. But you can add, if you got extra, you can put some extra on top. If you want to. If you want. Now I'm just going to mix this on slow. Vicky, yes, but Missy said, oh wow, that doesn't make anything. Lovington, New Mexico. Howdy. Yes, regular Cool Whip does not have dairy. If you buy the one with the red label that says extra creamy, it's got dairy in it. It don't. I leave eggs out about 3 or 4 weeks on the counter. My egg basket is on my website too. And if you don't have eggs, it really is a good handy. You can keep your coffee pods in it. So I got it mixed up. Now, that's good. Mixed right up. Now, look what it looks like. I want to show you. It's very creamy and fluffy. Kind of mousse-like, actually. Y'all, this pie, my family absolutely loves this pie. Now, Roger's not a fan because he's not a big peanut butter fan. But my nephew, Nick, would love this. So, right here is what the filling looks like. Okay? Now, here's what I'm just going to jazz this pie up a little bit. My glass oil sprayer and everything should be here any day. We just checked on them a few days ago. So I'm putting a little layer of hot fudge in the bottom. Now, I normally use a graham cracker crust, but I didn't have one, and I had these pie crusts in the refrigerator, so I just baked it. It's still good. Some people prefer the peanut butter pie with an actual crust instead of graham cracker or cookie crust. So I just put a little layer of chocolate in the bottom. I'm gonna melt that. So I'm just showing you ways how you can really jazz this pie up. So in goes the filling, okay? I'm giving the recipe in the comment, in the video here. I'll do a recap. It is in my original cookbook, Mountain Cooking with Missy, Nothing Fancy, Just Good Eating. This is my mom had this recipe for years. She had it in an old church cookbook. And she made it. She made this pie a lot. And this was one of her favorites. She loved peanut butter. So you're just going to put that in right over top of your fudge layer. You can fold in, before I did this, you could fold in any like cookies. You can do fold in Reese cups, whatever you like. And you can do it like that if you want. Y'all hear my chickens? I got my windows open. So I'm just settling the pie down. At this point, you can pile on more whipped cream if you want. I'll let my jar get hot. Now, I am going to put more chocolate on top because I can. Because I can. This is totally optional. Do whatever you want, but chocolate and peanut butter, y'all. You could sprinkle some Reese cups on top of it. Snicker bars, Butterfingers are good in this too. And now you just gotta chill it. It does need to chill for several hours. This is also good frozen too. So look at this. How much you want for that whole pie? Hey Sharon, oh gosh. I wish I could sell my stuff. I'm gonna lick the spoon, trust me. But that is chocolate pie, y'all. I mean, not chocolate pie, peanut butter pie with a little added extra chocolate. My daughter will tear into this. It's good. You should smell it. So it has to go in the refrigerator. So what I always suggest, it's really good make it the night before or make it early in the morning if you're gonna need it, because it'll chill up pretty quick. That cream cheese and everything in it will chill up. But y'all hear my dishwasher. So yeah, it's going in the refrigerator. I'll do a recap, okay? I will do a recap. Some people put like chopped peanuts on it. You could do that. So the peanut butter pie is in my original cookbook. And I'm going to take a picture of this and put it in the comments, okay? So it's 1 9-inch graham cracker crust. I use a baked crust because that's all I had. But you can do whatever you want. You can do a cookie, any kind of cookie crust. 2 8-ounce blocks of cream cheese, softened. I softened mine in tap water for about a minute. Works real easy. 1 cup of powdered sugar. A teaspoon of vanilla extract. 1 1/2 cups of creamy peanut butter, or you can use crunchy. And an 8-ounce container of Cool Whip or whipped topping, or you can make your own whipped cream. So you're going to combine your cream cheese, your powdered sugar, your vanilla, and you're going to mix that up. Then you're going to fold in your Cool Whip. Then you're going to put in you're going to put in your cream cheese, powdered sugar, and vanilla. Then you're going to add your peanut butter. Sorry, guys. Then you're going to mix that till smooth. Then you fold in your whipped cream, your whipped topping. Then you put it into your pie crust like I did. You can add more. You can fold in any kind of candy bars, Butterfingers, and it says that in there. But I'll take a picture of it, or you can screenshot it if you want. But that's the recipe. Easy as all get out, as we say. We say easier as all get out. But don't get no better than a peanut butter pie. This is one of my favorites. Hello, Miss Diane. Yeah, my store is MissyJones.com. You can go there and you can shop. If you want to get on the wait list for my original cookbook, it is on back order, but it's, I think it's on its way. We actually checked on it yesterday. And if you get on the list, you'll be the first to know to get it, okay? You turned on late. This is a peanut butter pie, not a butterscotch. My butterscotch pie recipe is actually on my website. So if you go to my website, MissyJones.com, you can actually get free recipes there, and you can print them out. 1.5 cups of peanut butter. I work hard as it is. I couldn't imagine having a store. I couldn't make it. I couldn't handle it. It'd be too much. But here it is, guys. Peanut butter pie. I just jazzed mine up. I added hot fudge on the bottom and a little hot fudge on top. This is going to go in the refrigerator, and it's going to be ready to eat in a few hours. I wonder who gets to eat it. You don't like peanut butter pie. Roger's here.
It looks good enough to eat.
Landon is sure tear into it. We'll give it to Landon. Roger's up. All right, guys. Love everybody. Hope y'all have a great rest of your afternoon. Enjoy this beautiful day. Springtime's a coming, guys. Springtime's a coming. And I can't wait. Love everybody. Hope y'all have a great day. Bye, guys.